Hey Ludos fans, it's Mike the Penguin with another Monday Arcade for you, this time with the game Castle Crashers. This game is sort of like a 2D side-scroller, slightly hack-and-slash party game that is really fun. Story basically starts out where these princesses get stolen from the castle and you gotta go and try and save them, go figure. But it's a really fun game, a lot more fun with friends, and if you have friends then get them to get this game too and play it if you haven't already. And if you don't have friends, go over to the Ludos website and find some friends and make some on there, because there's plenty of people there that would love to play with you, I'm sure. But this game, like I said, it's sort of like a 2D side scroller. It's got some fun little cartoony music, and you can hop on animals and different things, and you've got little animals that'll follow you, but you have to find them first. That's a little thing. But there's all these enemies and different types of places that you can get to. There's like an earth level area and a snow and sand and all these different places that will take you to through the story. But it's really fun. If you want to just go through it yourself, go ahead. If you want to go through it with friends, that's even better, because it makes it, instead of just being I'm frustrated and trying to get through this level, to I'm having fun getting through this with my friends and figuring stuff out. But there's a lot of hidden stuff in this game too, like animals and weapons. You find a weapon, pick it up, and then you have it for yourself and get to use it, and you can pick it up later in your armory as long as you found that weapon first. Same thing with the animals, you gotta find them and then they'll follow you around and different things. But this game, it doesn't go and always give you like a here's the land, just run across and do whatever. There's other little sort of scenes where you will be riding on deer or different things and keeping it a little fresh and off the I'm bored of doing this over and over again thing. Yes, that deer on the bottom is pooping, and there's some random funny things in here like this catfish lizard thing. It's really weird. But there's boss battles that you have to sort of figure out what to do to beat them. When you do figure out what that main way is to beat them, makes it really easy. And I mean, sometimes you can get really frustrated and be like, how the heck do I do this? I can't figure out how to beat them. And then eventually you figure out, oh, I can just do this to dodge or get away and take them out. But this game's really fun. You can pick it up for 1,200 Microsoft points. There's a bunch of different things with it. There's also an online mode where you can play against your friends in like an arena and just fight their characters. There's a bunch of different characters to get to, by the way. Like after different things, I think if you do a certain type of challenge or find the enemy or friend type thing in the map, then you can unlock them at the end. But there's a ton of different things with it. You get gold, there's different shops, so you can buy different weapons, you can buy different animals and different things. There's a bow and arrow, so you're not just having to run around with like a sword or an axe or something the entire time. At the end of each level, it will tell you sort of how many enemies you've beat, how much gold you got, and then we'll give you experience based on those statistics. When you get the experience after that, it'll tell you like, oh hey, you unlocked this character, or you unlocked these different things and whatnot. And then after that, you get to actually level some stuff up. So it gives you just sort of like these little tokens, makes it really simple. Put those tokens in the slot for what you want. So there's strength, which adds more damage to your weapons. There's magic, which adds more magic and makes it recharge faster. There's defense, which raises your health and also your resistance against other enemies' attacks. And speed, which makes you actually physically run faster and also be a better archer. But there's a weapons armory thing that you can run through, and basically it's got all your weapons. You can visit there anytime and switch out your weapon for a different one. All the weapons, pretty much all the weapons, have different stats from any other weapon, and it takes quite a bit to run through there, so there's a ton of weapons in there, but I have not found them all. And then there's also a barn on the other side where it has all the animals that you find, and the animals are really cool because they will go and help you out through the story like no other. You go and you can have like a dog or an owl or something or whatever, and it will go and help you find items and bring it to you so that you can get food and not die. There's not really a food thing, but it'll give you health. And then there's like a ram that will butt into enemies and knock them over, and a bunch of different abilities. And if you don't know what it is, you can take it to the nurse lady and she'll sort of put it up on the board there for you so that you know what it is. The map is actually kind of big until you actually beat it, and then you think it's really small. But going through the first time, you think, okay, when's it finally going to end? But there's also an insane mode on it, so after you beat the game you can do insane mode, which basically I believe takes you through the game again, just at a harder difficulty, and you get to keep the character that you had, sort of like a Borderlands 2 second playthrough. But there's also arenas where you can face off against all different types of enemies, get experience and things, same type of arenas that you would fight your friends in. But overall, Castle Crashers, really fun game. Pick it up for 1,200 Microsoft points. If you would like to, you can go to my channel at www.youtube.com/Mikethepenguinn to watch some gameplay of it. Leave a like on this video, subscribe to the Ludos channel, and I will be back next week for some more Monday Arcade. Thank you.